Today, a student-led initiative and Shakespeare in the Park. We'll also have your weather and sports updates, so stay tuned because Spinnaker News starts right now. Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Tedlin Locke, and happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in to Spinnaker News. Here are today's top stories. A student-led initiative at UNF is coming to One Spark 2015 to gain support from the community in order to get the university to sell its investments in fossil fuel companies. The Divest UNF group is urging UNF to reconsider investments that group members said they believe are harmful to the planet. They want UNF to divest in fossil fuel companies and reinvest in renewable energy sources. The group is asking for $1,000 at One Spark to build a website and provide training for the group members to teach workshops on climate issues. They're also looking to collect more signatures and support for their petition. For more on this story, you can head over to unfspinnaker.com. The UNF Department of English teamed up with the City of Atlantic Beach Department of Parks and Recreation and the Church of the Good Shepherd to present its 6th annual Shakespeare in the Park next week. UNF students and members of the Jacksonville community will perform on April 7th and 8th at 8 p.m. on the Green. The production will also take place at Johansson Park at Atlantic Beach on April 10th and 11th, also at 8 p.m. Food from Backstreet's Catering will be available for purchase at these performances beginning at 6 p.m. All performances are free and open to the public. Both performances on the Green will take place if weather permits, but a rain date is set for April 12th at 8 p.m. just in case. Now for your Spinnaker weather update, here's Connor Spielmaker.
TGIF Ospreys, I'm Connor Spielmaker, and I've got your forecast, and dare I say, it's looking pretty good. Leaving your dorm this morning, you'll find temperatures in the mid-70s and notice a bit of fog, but don't fret, that's going to warm up to a solid 87 degrees, and that high will bring the sun with it. Right now, you can already see the sun cutting through to make for a beautiful day. The rest of the day should stay sunny, so take advantage and get outside while we're still in that spring sweet spot in weather. Tonight, we'll get down to the mid-60s and have some clouds, but the rain will hold off until tomorrow morning. And that's where I have to be the fun sucker. Tomorrow will be cloudy and rainy pretty much all day, with a slight chance of thunderstorms moving in the late evening. But never fret, Sunday's coming in with clutch with a nice high in the low 70s and a very slight chance of thunderstorms in the late evening. So Sunday should be beautiful. If you plan on taking advantage of the sunshine today, Surfline is showing waves at 2 to 3 feet and forecasting the same throughout the entire day, but says it might be worth a look. That's your Friday weather update and your weekend look ahead. Let's check out the 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Connor. Now for your sports update, here's Catherine Marsh.
Thanks, Tedlin. Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Catherine Marsh here with your Spinnaker Sports. Starting things off on the diamond, the UNF baseball team took home the first victory at home last night in a 3-game series against Northern Kentucky. A quality start by senior Evan Insoleni and a strong defense behind him led the Ospreys to a 7-2 win, keeping them ranked at the top in the Atlantic Sun Conference. Insoleni matched his longest outing of the year with 6 innings pitched and did not allow an earned run for his 3rd victory of the year. He struck out 3 and scattered 6 hits in his 11th win of his career. The Ospreys will be back in action in the second of 3 games against Northern Kentucky tonight at 6 p.m. and Saturday at 11:30 a.m. at Harmon Stadium. Serving it over to the court, the UNF men's tennis team stays undefeated in the Atlantic Sun after dominating 5-2 against the Stetson Hatters last night at the UNF Tennis Complex. The win also marked UNF's 9th home victory of the season, keeping the Ospreys undefeated on their home court this spring. UNF concludes A-Sun play on Saturday at Florida Gulf Coast. Match time is set for 5 p.m. at the FGCU Tennis Complex. Over on the women's side, the Lady Ospreys also took home a 4-3 victory against Stetson in a critical Atlantic Sun match at the UNF Tennis Complex. With this win, the Ospreys remain undefeated as well in the A-Sun play at 5-0. UNF will finish the Atlantic Sun play on Saturday at Florida Gulf Coast with a match time set for 10 a.m. at the FGCU Tennis Complex. Well, that's it for today's Spinnaker Sports. Tedlin, back to you.
Thanks, Catherine. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News. But for more on the stories reported today and other stories, you can check out unfspinnaker.com. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNFSpinnaker. For Connor Spielmaker and Catherine Marsh, I'm Tedlin Locke. Have a fantastic Friday, Ospreys.